Silkscreen printing is the process of forcing the ink through the fabric stencil with a squeegee to produce an image. It can be applied to print logos, images, and words directly onto containers, tubes, and caps. Silkscreen printing process. Step 1. Create the film. The designer extracts each color from the artwork and prints it out onto an acetate film. Each color requires a separate acetate film. Step 2. Prepare the screen. The printer chooses a silkscreen board that suits the size of the artwork to be printed. Several layers of light-sensitive emulsion are coated onto each side of the silkscreen board. To achieve the best printing results, the coating should be even and consistent in thickness. Step 3. Expose the emulsion. The acetate film is laid onto the emulsion-coated screen. Then the whole silkscreen board is placed onto an exposure machine to get the emulsion exposed. The exposure time depends on the thickness of the emulsion, the light intensity of the exposure machine, and the size of the silkscreen board. When being exposed, light can get through the part without any design on the acetate film, so it's hardened. Light cannot get through the part with design on the acetate film, so it remains in liquid form. Step 4. Wash off the emulsion to create the stencil. After the emulsion has been exposed, remove the film and then soak the screen in room temperature water. After 30 to 60 seconds, rinse out the entire screen. Any unhardened emulsion is then carefully rinsed away, leaving a clear imprint of the design on the screen for the ink to pass through. Step 5. Prepare the ink. Prepare the ink according to the color outlined in the original artwork. Step 6. Pre-treat the products to be printed. To get good ink adhesion, products made from certain materials need to be pre-treated prior to printing. For example, flame treatment is applied to PE and PP containers. Chemical application is another common method to improve the surface adhesiveness of the products. Step 7. Set and adjust the silkscreen printing machine. The machine is adjusted so that the silkscreen board can be well placed on the printing press. Ink is added to the top end of the screen board and the products to be printed is laid flat onto the printing board. Step 8. Print the products on the silkscreen printing machine. The squeegee in the printing machine imposes pressure on the ink as it moves evenly from one end of the screen to the other, pulling the ink along the full length of the screen. This presses the ink through the open areas of the fabric stencil, imprinting the design onto the product underneath. Step 9. Dry the printed products. Printed plastic bottles are put aside to dry naturally after the silkscreen printing. A new color can be printed after the ink of the old color is dry. For glass bottles, we usually dry them under high temperature in an oven to save time. Silkscreen printing with UV screen printing ink can dry immediately under an ultraviolet ray.